legs to be showing.
Do you want to sit this side?
You can show your legs and your waist, not mine. Okay. Hi guys, it's Tamra Chace here, and I'm here with my good friend Tamsyn Dexter. She is visiting us from South Africa. She's been helping us with classes and the studio here in Florida right now. So, I mean, some of you guys know that our studio was based over there first, and that's kind of how we met. And now she's over this side helping me because of this big lady lump in the front. So please excuse the big belly sticking out in front of me for the time being. So we are here today to talk to you about the importance of taking a ballet class and why you should be training ballet if you are planning to do any kind of dancing. Like at Chace Dance Company, we strictly believe take a ballet class. Even if you're there to do hip hop, to do anything, take a ballet class because that's where you're pretty much gonna learn everything. And here are our bullet reasons why.
I completely agree with Tamra. Ballet is such an important foundation. It's like your basic for jazz, contemporary, acro. It helps with your core stability, musicality. So it's definitely a must. And starting it from as young as you can. I started like the other way around. So I did the other styles first. I did acrobatics for the first few years of my dancing career, and I only started with ballet when I was 14. So you can definitely tell the difference between people who did ballet from when they were younger as opposed to the people who started a lot later.
Do you want to tell everybody what you started out training in first?
Yes, so I started with acrobatic dance from the age of 7 or 8, and I did acrobatics up until the age of, I would say about 12, 13. I started with contemporary and jazz and hip hop. And then only at about 14 I started with ballet. So yeah, it's quite late.
It's a little bit late.
Yeah, it's quite late. But definitely when I started...
better late than never.
Yes, yeah, that's definitely true.
It's helped her now.
It has. And it's a tough style to get into when you're older, like turnouts and...
That's the thing, it looks like it's the easiest. Like, especially if you're not a dancer and you're watching a ballet class, you're like, okay, why am I paying for my child to just bend their knees and straighten their legs? Like, until obviously when you get more advanced and you're doing all of the petit allegro and the more advanced steps, in the beginning it can be quite tedious and a little bit like slow paced, and a lot of people mistake that for being easy and not really valuable, when in the long run, like starting that foundation and that slow, like how to do a plie, how to do a tendu, all of that's gonna build for you to be even better in the long run versus trying to pick it up later. Okay.
And those easy ones are really hard. I did a ballet class the other day for Tamra, and it was like level 4.
It's the tutorial that's going to be on here. It's our ballet lesson 4 ballet class. I'll actually link to it below. She did that tutorial and she just had some lovely boob sweat.
Sweating like a pig, like it was horrible.
And it was just basic, easy stuff. So it literally works your entire body and you don't even realize it. Okay, so why you should be doing ballet is from a technical perspective. Like I just kind of mentioned earlier, it's where you learn, you don't go in and just start trying to read a book, right, at school. You have to learn the alphabet first. So it's the same kind of thing. You learn your ABCs in ballet, and then that's going to set you up for every other style of dance in the future. So ballet is going to help with your lines, like having really straight legs, extension feet, arm positions. So just your alignment, also your posture for the rest of your life. That's something that's really valuable for you to learn. Posture, the lines of your dancing, and your alignment and your turnout, that rotation in your hips, which yes, you're born with a certain amount from the beginning, but learning ballet earlier is going to help you work that turnout to a little bit more of a maximum versus delaying that process.
I also have here the discipline and dedication that ballet takes. We spoke about, it's like one of the styles that takes the longest to master, so you need to have that patience as well. Sitting in that class and it feels like you're making no progress, but it's that slow progress, and you have to constantly be coming to class and working really hard the whole time, and it's a dedication, and that's something that your child can take then into a school environment and a working environment. It's something that you definitely learn. Dancing in general, but I think specifically to ballet, your attire.
The patience thing, this is why actually a lot of students will end up dropping out, just because they feel like they're getting bored and that they're not progressing. but they don't realize that they actually are until you reach a certain level. So it takes a lot of patience to learn it and to stick with it. In the beginning, it's going to be slow, and then all of a sudden, it's like a ramp. It's going to take off, the more you do it.
Yeah.
Another reason why you should be taking a ballet class for those intricate counts, the in-between counts, the 1E and a 2Es and a 3Es and a 4Es, and all the different accents, it really breaks it down, almost similar to a tap class.
Yeah.
I mean, tap is a little bit different and probably even more intricate in musicality, but ballet really helps you learn to count music and how to break down the different measures and everything.
So ballet helps you, most dance styles, but specific to ballet, especially from when you're younger, taking movements and listening to what the teacher has to say, listening to the instructor, the words and terminology that you use, which is very important as well.
Yeah,
Many auditions
you're learning another language.
Yeah.
You didn't even realize.
The auditions you go to, they use ballet terminology, and you have no idea what they're saying.
Yeah, and yes, I did an audition a long time ago, I'm not going to say how long, for the Black Eyed Peas, and that was in New York, and it was for a hip-hop casting, but the first round was a ballet class.
Yeah, ballet is in every audition that you go to. It's like the first round.
She just went to the Disney audition, first round was
Ballet, 100%. They just want to see it's your basic technique.
It's your
that's
technique.
Why, yeah.
Taking a ballet class also helps with your fluidity and connecting of movements. So if you are training in acrobatics, if you're training in any kind of other style, you're going to learn those transitional steps and those transitional phases in your ballet class. Actually, if you're doing acro, which we're going to have another video on, but if you are training in acro, you don't want to have an acro dance or an acro solo where it's trick, and then you stand up, walk, walk, trick,
Yeah, no.
stand up, walk, walk, trip, or trick, or trip.
Or trip.
But you want to be able to have those dance steps and those transitions in between all of those tricks, so that the audience is surprised by your acro tricks and not saying, oh, here she goes, she's gonna go into a walkover and step into a leap.
It's very important. Yeah. Last one, I think it's also an outlet for stress and anxiety. As a child, you do it for fun and it's something that you can enjoy to come to class, but even all the adults that want to take ballet classes, I think it's something that you should really consider. It's a great workout. It works every single muscle in your body, and it's just a really nice way to just release stress. And
It's really never too late to learn, even if you are 55 plus and you're looking for a workout routine. You could try an adult ballet class, no problem. Reasons from my end was the technical perspective, all of your technique, learning your ABCs, musicality, learning how to break down music, count music, and learn the different measures, and fluidity and connection between your dance steps if you're studying acro or any other kind of style.
I had It's Your Basic Foundation, we both touched on a basic foundation for all your dance styles. Definitely something you should get to as long as you can. Helps with your alignment, your posture, the way your body works, and that's something you can take into any dance style and into your life. Your dedication and discipline, which you can take into your schoolwork and everything else. Your confidence and your patience. And then I had musicality and stress relief and anxiety, fun.
And just quickly, speaking of the discipline, ballet is also, you learn a lot of discipline because of the dress code. Yeah, you can't walk into a ballet class sloppy looking with hair sticking out everywhere. You need to be in your proper attire. There's a certain standard for ballet. Tights, leotard, hair up in a bun, no baggy clothes. We need to see your body so we can make sure you're doing everything correctly. So that's where the kids really learn that discipline. So if you aren't in ballet class yet, get into your ballet class near you ASAP. And if you guys have any other ideas or concepts on why taking ballet class is so good, we would love to hear from you guys in the comments below. So go ahead and comment below why you think ballet is super beneficial, and we'll write you back.
Cool. Thank you.
Bye guys.
Bye.